Yes, guys, welcome back to another weekly slash hourly month set on gold by me, Ryan, aka Cruise Effects. So, jumping straight into it, we're going to go straight over to the monthly because we are starting a brand new month for September. Obviously, ending on that last monthly, sorry. Very strong bullish structure. Um, Having a look at it in more detail, obviously we're at all-time new highs. If we are going to go and carry on going bullish for them weekly all-time new highs, we will expect a lower wick to form. As so, let me just grab up that tool. I would expect price to form that lower wick first, respecting that previous low. And then if we do break that previous high of the previous candle wick, then we have a very high chance of continuing going bullish, reaching up new all-time new highs. But we have to make sure that we do respect that previous low of the previous candle. If so, come back up, flip bullish, I will expect price to continue reaching all-time new highs. Obviously, it is hard to determine where price will go to because we need to have previous data normally to see where price might react to previous support or resistance or previous key levels. However, we don't have that at the moment because all-time new highs. So the next best thing to do is look at whole flat numbers. So we could aim for next month, starting off with a 2550 flat, and then looking at final monthly targets of maybe 2600 flat. But that's a long way off yet. But if we do, however, because I've seen this candlestick pattern a lot, if we do, bear with me on this, go with a white for bearish candle. If we do begin the month, like so, we come up, we break the previous wick high first, then we might see enticing buys into the market, maybe long-term swing traders, enticing buys into the market first, and then we may actually see the start of a bearish move, coming back down to break the previous low, something like this. For us as scalpers, doesn't matter because we can get in and out of the market, wherever. But we've been on such a big bull run. This previous candle is slowing down with the bullish momentum. So we do see that wick up first, and then we start to flip and go bearish. We may see a nice strong bearish candle. But we shall see. We shall see. We've got a lot of like displacement, I like to call it, around areas with no bottom wicks. I see on smaller time frames. So whether we do that again, um, I'm unsure. We'll have a little look like these, like no bottom wick. It's just not really clean price action. So I do see these getting taken out quite a lot. So whether we do have not so much this one, but we may see some of these wicks get taken out on the bearish move at some point as well. Anyhow, let's get back down to the weekly for the next week's outlook. Again, I look at this obviously very bullish. We have broken out of this area of consolidation. We drew a pullback now to retest this resistance at this key level here, at 2441999. So we may be coming down to retest that previous resistance next week. Based off the fact that we have had the breakout, yes, we had this candle with the breakout candle. We then followed with this bullish candle, very small bear bullish, showing a sign that bullish momentum is slowing down, followed by a very weak bearish candle. But we may see something like this as we come over, we arch. We've seen it a lot. because we can see that momentum is slowing down. So that is a possibility we have to keep in mind. We also may see this is another possibility. Just possible. Got to think what ifs all the time. What ifs? We may see something like another wick up. To me, this says that we're going to have a bearish week next week. But we may start off the week with something like this, a wick up, and again, like we said in the monthly, enticing more buys into the market, and then come back down to break the lows. So looking like something like so, something like that. Let me just put a better body there. So that is another potential thing as well. But looking at for going down to the daily now. Looking down onto the daily, it's quite clear that we're in this period of consolidation. So we may see a bit more range in next week, but it's a start of a new month, so we may see a bit of volatility. Got resistance at 2525, 516, and then we've got our support at 2484, 745. So we may see price consolidating as we are at the all-time new highs now. So we may see price consolidate within this range a bit longer before making, if we do get a closure above on the daily, see price continue to new highs, like we said. Or if we do get a closure below this most recent support on the daily, then we may see price continuing to fill this clean range to the left-hand side. First targets at this level here, 2444, 871. Then we've got more clean range to the downside as well. So another possibility that we come and retest this zone down here as well. To take it down to the 4-hour, again, very similar, but we have got this nice recent support at 2497,305. We also have this resistance, same as the daily, 2528,567. Off the 4-hour, we'll be looking at coming down to retest this support, 2482,967 first of all. Nice wick fill down there as well, at this level here. And then we'll be looking down to retest this zone here and then retest this zone down here. Again, for all-time new highs, if you do get a closure above, that's where you'll be looking at whole numbers like 2540 to start with, 2550, etc. If we do get a closure above. Taking it down to the hourly slash half an hour. So this is a bit more tricky now. First of all, I'd like to draw my support at this level here first. Let me just take it down to half an hour as well. Yeah, based off the hourly, I'd be looking first of all see how much this wick fill is, 32 pips. So if you do get closure below, you've got the initial wick fills. You can see we've had this rejection here, this wick here, matching up with this wick here. And similarly, we're rejecting this. So this is obviously a very key area. So if you do get closure below 2497,459, I'd expect price to just at least get that wick fill first. Got a nice 35 pip wick fill down to that level here. The reason I say it's a bit more tricky after that, it gets a little bit choppy. We then got this support here. I'd expect to feel to carry on going. We've got a nice support here with a lovely wick fill. And again, another TP down at this level here for 2479,400. For buys, I don't like that previous candle, but obviously we wait for the market to open. But essentially, looking at the half an hour, we use that as our most recent resistance. And then looking at first targets of 2512.62, if we get a closure above 2503,710, then I'll be looking at to fill the rest of the range at that point with volume pushing through to 2526,664. Just get rid of these quickly. Going down to the 15-minute as well, because I knew that wick would be a nice support on the 15 there. Let's adjust these zones again. And perfect. So again, like on the half an hour, I like to see a closure above this level here, or a closure below this level here. And then we have our nice TP targets for later on in the week if we do get that push down. So yeah, we have got some news next week. I believe actually tomorrow is a USD bank holiday, so I won't be trading tomorrow. So no trade day tomorrow. September the 3rd, we have got ISM manufacturing PMI to look out for at 3 p.m. UK time. Wednesday, what have we got? Job openings at 3 p.m. again. Thursday, more PMI. And Friday, we've got a few red folder flags there as well. But hope you're enjoying the weekly outsets, guys. It's good to see and revise where you're planning potential entries and closures for direction of the market. We'll see how that plays out, and we'll see you on the next one.